This just into CBS Sports HQ. Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers has been ruled out for the remainder of tonight's game against UTSA. A strained abdomen suffered right there on that handoff in the second quarter. Then in comes Arch Manning, and his first pass attempt, he throws a 19-yard touchdown to DeAndre Moore to make it 21-0. And then on the next possession, Arch Manning runs it in for a 67-yard touchdown score. So Arch Manning making an impact right away for the Texas Longhorns. And that's where we go right now, out to Austin, to Memorial Stadium. Welcoming 24/7 Sports college football writer Chip Brown covers the Texas Longhorns for us for 24/7 Sports and CBS Sports HQ. Chip, when you saw Quinn Ewers go down, what was your reaction now that you know it is a strained abdomen?
Well, when he went into the injury tent, he pulled his jersey up over his face, and that's when you knew that this was, it appeared to be a significant injury. And he was in that injury tent for 15 minutes. While he was in that injury tent, Arch Manning threw for that 19-yard touchdown that you just described, and ran for that 67-yard touchdown run on a simple zone read play. But Ewers came out of the injury tent after 15 minutes with a towel over his head, went into the locker room, and came out with a sweat jacket on and shorts, and as you mentioned, has been ruled out for the night. He got off to a great start in this game. Was 7 of 8 passing. When he left the game, he was 14 of 16, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns with 1 interception. So, you could see the look of frustration on his face, and we'll have to, find out once this game concludes how serious it is.
Give me a sense of what it felt like inside the stadium when Arch Manning comes in, throws a touchdown, and then rushes for a 67-yard touchdown. I mean, it had to be electric, Chip.
Oh, it's bonkers. I mean, the guy gets the loudest ovations of any backup quarterback I've ever heard. And he comes in and, lights the place on fire with the 19-yard touchdown pass on his first pass attempt of the game. And then the 67-yard touchdown run was impressive. I mean, he juked 2 defenders and ran away from the rest of the UTSA defense. The place, Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium was coming apart at that point. But then, kind of came back to earth. He got sacked, and he showed that he's still learning, still got some reps that he needs to, make up the gap between Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning right now.
So do you think that we have a quarterback controversy brewing? I mean, we kind of already did, but now that we have the injury, is this a surefire quarterback controversy there in Austin?
I don't think so. I mean, Quinn Ewers is the 3rd-year guy. That's Steve Sarkisian's guy. Arch knows that he's the backup. I mean, obviously, we got to see how significant this injury is and how much this team's going to have to rely on Arch Manning. Obviously, the next game after this is against Louisiana Monroe, a team that Texas will be heavily favored to beat. And with all eyes on the SEC opener against Mississippi State on September 28th. But I would not say controversy, just because Steve Sarkisian has been very clear that it's Quinn Ewers, who's gotten off to a really, really great start to the season outside of the interception he threw in the first quarter tonight. So his performance at Michigan sort of speaks for itself, and I'm sure Steve Sarkisian will say that when Quinn Ewers is healthy, he'll be the guy.
There you go. Chip Brown with the very latest for us here on CBS Sports HQ. Chip, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the game.
You got it. Anytime.